Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, I know, different setup. Also, I haven't done a face cam vid in a while. But today I'm gonna do a purely self-indulgent video. I don't really care if anybody watches this or not, because I want to talk about it. So, Fortnite took away building this week for like the first time ever. Now, because I know how the internet works, if you're subscribed to me, you're probably going, "You're the Apex guy. What the fuck do you know about Fortnite?" Well, I've been playing Fortnite. So here's my little history of Fortnite. I played it day one when it came out on PS4 back in like 2017, 2016. I had a little beta tag next to it. Played it for a couple months, then I hopped off because, you know, they weren't adding features as fast as they do now. Also, yeah, I just got bored of it after a couple of months. And tried it again back in like late 2018, early 2019 for a couple more months, and I did not have fun at all. At that point, everybody was trying to be fucking ninjas. So, yeah, you shoot at a guy, and rather than shoot back, they'd build a fucking, you know, hotel with Wi-Fi and penthouse at the top before they shot back at you. So that wasn't fun. Also, Apex came out shortly after, and obviously I like that more because I'm an Apex channel now. Skip forward to this year. January, tried it again, and I've been hooked ever since because Apex has really been pissing me off. But the one thing that hasn't changed throughout all those years is that me and pretty much everybody else that stopped playing Fortnite had the same thought. If Fortnite took away building, the game would be so much better. It'd be so much more fun. And they did that this week, and I'm here to say that throughout all those years, I was wrong. That was Fortnite is not more fun when they took away the building. In fact, I actually had more fun the last 3 months with the building in it. Now when it was out, and this is as somebody who can't build, I'm pretty sure I could find clips of me last month that's still struggling to build. And because I play Apex, I can shoot pretty good, but I can't build for shit. Now here's the thing. Without building, all the good Fortnite players, yeah, it's kind of easy to just steamroll them, because one thing about Fortnite players, I will give it to them, they're fucking amazing at building. 10 out of 10 carpenters, but they cannot shoot. So as somebody that plays Apex, it's pretty easy to just steamroll most people, unless they're really good at building. And with no building, it's pretty much open season for me. But yeah, so in the short term it's fun, but I started noticing the little cracks and the issues started to pop up now that building isn't here anymore, which is why I wanted to make this video, because again, I was wrong. I did not think that Fortnite not having building would be an issue. I pretty much don't use building in most of my gunfights, which is probably why I die, but you know, it doesn't annoy me anyway. But yeah, they took away building, and I mean, it seems like they really thought about it. They didn't just take away building and you know, that was it. They added new sprint animation. Also, they added like a new ledge climbing feature, whatever. And there's tons of zip planes and, you know, cars, so you can still get around the map. But yeah, Fortnite does not work without building. I found myself this week, I probably played for like an hour the most, and then I just hopped off, as opposed to playing for like the entire night like I have been for the last few months. And yeah, them taking away building made me realize a lot of things. So first of all, even though I'm not good at building, I don't use building in gunfights at all, I missed it when it comes to traversal. So, you know, can't build, but I can put on a ramp to run up a mountain to get out of the storm, or put down floorboards between buildings. Looting is a lot more slow now. Didn't like that. Also, I can, like I said, I can't just put up a bunch of ramps and then push somebody on top of a mountain. I have to like take the long way around, and by then they hear me coming. And it's also, everybody's playing a lot more campy, because there's like, you can't just build a fort out in the open now. Yeah, and the map isn't made for either. Like, Fortnite's map is like really open and wide, because, you know, you can, I guess you can build cover if you want. Also, everything is destructible. So yeah, my games are moving a little bit slower now. People don't want to die. The tanks are fucking cool though. I like the tanks. But yeah, I assume a lot of people disagree with me on that Fortnite is actually better with the building. Because I've been seeing a ton of tweets since they announced it. Literally everybody that I know stopped playing Fortnite is back on it. I've seen people stream Fortnite that I haven't seen streamed it in like years. And collectively, everybody's just like, yeah, Fortnite is so much fun now without the building. Which made me think that the building itself is not the problem. It's the people that are really good at building. They're the problem. They kind of, I guess, chased everybody off of Fortnite. Now that's from a gamer's perspective. A lot of people don't really think about things from like a business standpoint. I mean, you know, why would they? But yeah, from a business standpoint, Epic can look at all these people hopping back on Fortnite and being like, cool, if we want a bunch of new players, we just need to get rid of building, because that's the issue. But like I said, I don't think that's the issue. Fortnite is kind of like made around building. You need it. And like I said, I think it's more fun with it, even though I personally can't build. So the real issue is the people that are good at building. And so what could they do about this? Well, short-term fix, they could just make a bunch of new modes that, you know, don't have building, but that seems like a lot of matchmaking, because then you have to have that mode for solos, duos, trios, and quads, and then matchmaking at people of different levels just for those modes. Kind of seems like a lot of work. The other route I think they could take is something they could actually borrow from Apex. Now, the building equivalent in Apex, I guess you could say, is the movement and the player abilities, but I'm going to focus on the movement for right now. If you want to get good in Apex, there's a certain amount of movement skills you need to learn. There's wall jumping, there's bunny hops, there's tap strafing, there's also this other move, I can't remember the name. But you jump on top of an object and you hit crouch at the same time and it fucking propels you forward. So like, those are sets of moves that, you know, you kind of have to learn if you want to get good at Apex, along with shooting. But again, focusing on movement. Actually, what the Apex devs did recently was they took away something called punch boosting, which was kind of, I guess, a new movement tech that people were learning. And they also said they're going to get rid of tap strafing. They haven't done it yet, but they said they would. And people were, you know, throwing his fit on Twitter, as gamers normally do anyway. But they released a dev blog saying it's tap strafing and punch boosting, they're unpredictable. And at the time I was just like, you know, seems like devs just want to take away people's fun, whatever. But now that Fortnite did this, I kind of understand what they mean. Pretty much the Apex devs are trying to put a skill ceiling when it comes to movement, because if they don't, like, people just keep coming up with more and more movement stuff, and for beginner players it's gonna kind of seem a bit hard to take on players that are much better than you unless you learn these skills. So yeah, they kind of created a skill ceiling in terms of movement. It said, hey, this is the limit, you can't go past this. And I get it now. It's a good idea, because I think that's what Fortnite needs to do when it comes to building, if they want to like get a whole bunch of new players. Because right now it just seems like literally sky's the limit when it comes to building. I remember watching Fortnite tournaments and people are just actually hitting the ceiling limit in matches. And it'd just be going on forever, because no one's really hitting each other, because they're just building planks all over the fucking place. So I'm not sure how Epic would go about doing that, but if they could do that, I think that would be a better option. Like, maybe increase the cost of materials, or you can't build this many platforms in such a short time, something like that. Just, they need to create a skill ceiling when it comes to building, so I guess newer players wouldn't have an issue going up against harder players. Because like I said, that's the main reason me and so many other people I know hopped off Fortnite. Everybody's trying to be ninja and we can't keep up, and there's nothing really there to help us. Now I know a lot of people say get good, but nah, Fortnite is my casual game. I'd like to keep it that way. And if you don't see the problem with that, there's a certain genre of games that suffers from this problem the most: fighting games. But specifically, I'm going to talk about For Honor, because that's the one I know about. I'm going to try not to go off on a tangent and rant about For Honor, because that game had a lot of potential, but it just shot itself in the head. So what I mean by that is, the only people that play For Honor now are the people that are good at it, because every time new people try to get into For Honor, all that's left to matchmake with is the good players, and the good players are going to beat the fuck out of the newer players, and over time the newer players are just going to stop playing because it's not fun. That's pretty much what happened to Fortnite to some degree. Obviously their player numbers are way higher than For Honor, but that's essentially what happened to For Honor. So their, last time I checked, I think it was yesterday, their player count for Steam is like 5,000, and that game is out across a lot of platforms. But Ubisoft is now trying to do crossplay or whatever to get the player numbers back up, but I don't think that will help, because the really good players are chasing away everyone else. Well, it's been 10 minutes and I'm tired of talking. so I guess I'll end it there. Unexpected, but I guess I'll end it there. That's my takeaway. Building, it belongs in Fortnite. Yeah, I just think they need to create a skill ceiling. So the really good players, they don't chase away newer players. But like I said, I don't think the player count is an issue for Fortnite at this point, because I mean, honestly, Fortnite is more than Battle Royale at this point. Like, I was playing gun game on what is it, Nuketown? I was playing gun game on Nuketown, like this was back in 2012 on Fortnite. So yeah, Fortnite's pretty fun still. If you haven't played it, try it. Even if you're into Apex heavy, just try it. It's fun and it's free. You can't beat free. It's free. So yeah, that's I think that's it for this video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. This was actually kind of fun. I might do this again. Just turn on my camera and talk about whatever I find interesting. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. But also, this is an Apex channel, so if you do play Apex, you can watch these videos here or wherever the fuck the cards show up.